Marcel Sabitzer's won 3 goals of the week. There's only been 6. Marcel Sabitzer. Marcel Sabitzer. Marcel Sabitzer. What a man! Love that for him. Marcel Sabitzer sneaking himself into Player of the Year discussions. If we assume there's going to be like 24 game weeks leading to 24 goals of the week, if Sabitzer finishes even just with 3, that's over 12% of all of them. Oh, oh, that goal was absurd. That was the best one. That was his best one. Utter filth. So it's his 3 non-free kick goals. His free kicks weren't deemed exciting enough to make the top 3 of goal of the week, but all of his other goals. Oh, thumping effort. Marcel the man, again. Ugh. He's so good. He does have 16 long shots, alright. Also, did we know Marcel Sabitzer was one of those do-it-all guys? Can play literally everywhere other than centre-back? Evening mage. XG is 1.3. Morning, Chris. Oh! Oh dear. So, Manx have looked shit, but Millwall are apparently playing a plebbing goal. Huh. And at centre-back. Uh-oh. Where are all the football players? Why has this happened? Where are all of Millwall's players? Millwall historically a team immune to under 21 shenanigans, so oh, they're just on an international break. But then why are none of the oh, Manx have managed to get a full 11 still. This could be a wild week of cup games. If international games are happening, it could be a wild one. good news for the players who'd been out with the under-21s, because I've retired them from international football. So Shates could have Haaland, and their opposition might have a bunch of plebs. Ben Yedder being injured. I'm probably not full strength. I'm probably missing the good kids, right? Like, Amondi's probably gone. If it's the World Cup international break, we can have a look and we can just retire everyone and bring them out. We can pull them out because the World Cup's not happening. Like, the World Cup exists but doesn't take place, which again leads me to think there's some like calendar fuckery, like how we're getting all of 20. I think for some reason we're getting like 2021's international fixtures, but the leagues are operating on the 20 under the assumption that it's 2022. So I think that's why we're having these weird hiccups, and I'm not entirely sure how I go about fixing it. Obviously, I mean like fixing it if if it is a recurring theme, it is an easy fix here. I'll just retire everyone from international football. But I mean for like next season, I'm not sure how I go about fixing it. Youth coach one, the keeper, had an absolute monster of a day. How's he only been given a 6.7? Were all these shots just off target? But then again, we also have games where a goalkeeper faces one shot on target, the team has a total of point 0.3 xg, and the keeper gets a 9. Feels weird, man. Here we go. Oh, yeah. But no, Pookie's probably playing for actual Finland. It's Haaland versus infinite plebs, is my guess. I think Halfman and Pigs are going to be fucked. Oh wait, no, no. Finland, 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 not fast. They're like, boys, you can all play for the Pigs, then come. Or what I actually like to think is Chiellini had a word with Canava as like, look, lad, you're just picking my squad, right? You don't need anyone that's not in my squad. So let's just come to an agreement where I get to play my cup game, then I send them all to you. Oh, it's a pen! Haaland concedes the pen. Pookie! Pookie, Pookie. Yeah, all that. Did, did Pookie just celebrate with Irish dancing? That's the best celebration I've ever seen. Oh, Rob? Oh, I was taking the deflection. Yeah, Alex got the start up front, didn't he? Mr. Versatile that he is. To be fair, it's a pretty similar replacement for the intended starter. Like, if you're planning to start Dusan Tadic, Alex probably isn't too far off. They're both better at centre mid. Well, congrats to Finland for picking up a win in the cup. Love that. Here we go. Tiki Taka Toa. Oh yes, love this. Love this. Yeah, we are missing a Mondi. Um. Oh, and Nasiri. Why are we missing Akraf? He's not involved in the Belgium squad, surely. There's every possibility that Tiki Takatoa's goalkeeper is better than mine. Ah! Oh, yes! We've saved 3 of 6 penalties. I love that. We started the game with back-to-back games against Manchester, no penalties. The home of in the box on the floor, we make it through 2 games without penalty. Since then, every fucking game. And the worst bit, I swear it happens in like the first 20 minutes of every game, or in the last 5 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not even registering the missed pen as a note. Normally, missed pens pop up here. What? We're being screwed. It's not even going to count as a penalty save. What the fuck? Yeah, we definitely have. Like, this sort of thing, I've been tempting fate a lot. But I think we'd still be fine. It's because I tried to reuse the FM22 database rather than completely start from scratch, and it's fucked with things like international football. I genuinely do believe that's the issue because normally it would give us the break during international football. They've even got fucking secondary Dave playing centre mid and they're battering me. Isn't the one playing up front youth coach 2 though? You don't think it's even going to be the. Oh no, youth coach 1. No, it's just going to be Danny Olmo. Of course it's Danny Olmo. Dickhead. Fuck you, Mama. We were doing fine until you started this. Oh! Well, that sucked. They just, oh, it's not a great back five, but it was looking fine until you got there. Crawford and Fatty. Oh, they got a plebing goal. Sergio Romero slightly better than a pleb. Could be the difference. And Big Duvan. Unsure why Dallo didn't just bring that down and run with it. Oh, Big Olivier. Has Olivier Giroud ever been blonde? Is that a thing? Is he currently blonde? Was Giroud blonde recently? Why is Giroud blonde? I'm so confused, man. Oh, yeah, it's working out well for you though. You drafted the right sort of backup as well. A shit one. A shit one from a major nation. Praise be the wheel. Oh, Manchester on the counter. They love a counter attack. At least we assume they do, given the amount of possession and passes they complete. Oh, oh my lord! It's the scrappiest counter. Manchester lose possession in this counter attack like 5 times, and somehow still get a goal. Oh, so he was blonde during the summer. Fair enough then. Oh, oh yeah. Menace are wank. To be fair, that is true. Menace are wank when they're at full strength. So the players that aren't good enough to get into the Menace team aren't offering you much. Oh, I really thought we had an absolute Boschamiro moment brewing then. No one else see that when it was being laid off to him? Do you know my favourite thing about this Cup week? So obviously everyone's bench is basically just 12 plebs, right? I'm pretty sure this year in the Cup you're allowed to make 12 subs. Because I was like, I really want to give people the opportunity to really prove that they've built the deepest squad. Let rotation and depth and coverage be relevant. uh, and yeah, everyone's bench is just 12 plebs. Hi Vince, hi Fronka. Whammer, is the stream working okay again? Is everyone else's stream working okay? Oh, Big Olivier. Is it a Whammer issue, a Twitch issue, or a Reese issue? Yeah, Vince's real boy probably would have started this week. Although there's a bunch of players like Nabil Fekir's not in the France setup, right? So he's probably going to play. So that's oh oh Ansu Fati only playing because he was with the under 21s and I retired him from international football. Cursed yourself indeed, mate. You knew what you were doing and you did it anyway. I respect it. The Menace now have more points in the cup than they do in the league if this holds. They might be safe for. They might have come to some sort of agreement like Chiellini and Finland. Oh, Crawford, mate, this is the sort of result you expect. Ah, no, here's the problem, mate. You've had too much of the ball. You're dilly dallying around, and it's costing you. I do like how since I said that it's dropped 4%. Here we go. It's just in free fall. You've started playing like yourselves. You've stopped conceding. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a rough one for Weasels fans. Oh! Wait, is Reece James playing centre mid? Love that. What a finish this is, by the way. Might. Yeah, it's got to be centre mid, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, bad game week for that gimmick. For sure. It does look like the USA aren't playing or are playing a bit later because the two Americans here and Crawford are all safe. Oh, the emissary! Oh, the emissary! The only reason the emissary's here is because he played for the under 21s. So it's the emissary, the two Americans, and 8 plebs. Oh, what a finish that is! You can believe that. I ain't gonna stop you believing that. Including, they do have a fun pleb. They have an Adams surname rather than a one or a two. Reece James centre mid extraordinaire is gonna win a game. Love this. Let's get more centre mid James going. Oh, it's an absolute rout. Oh dear. It just goes from bad to worse for the Weasels. Oh no! Bosch injured. That's sad. BBC showing off with their own plebs. Just some proper our plebs are better than yours energy there with their pleb getting an assist. Here we go. Come on. Weasels, build it from the back. They're gonna do it. A consolation goal. Oh. Oh, oh he's at the post. Congrats to the BBC, I guess. Oh, it's the Nan Pan. Who've we got? Oh, a couple. That's the weirdest spot to have to play two plebs is centre mid. Who the fuck is this guy? Two centre mids. Oh, Portuguese pleb. Does John have Emi Martinez and this Walter Benitez chap? Because if so, that is some top level spite. I love that. Because this cup game is happening during an international break for some reason, and we didn't notice till the game started. And it's only the cup, and it's happening to everyone. So I just need to keep an eye and make sure that the next league games aren't impacted, and if they are, I'll retire everyone, which will be a fun job for me. Oh wait, no, it won't. Yeah, we used to, but we haven't done for about 10 seasons. We didn't do it at all in FM22, and I think in FM21 there was like th 3 teams from season 5 that got retired, and then I just couldn't be asked. It oh, it's not publicly been announced that it's that many, but it has been that many. Like I said, I did it for years before anyone else noticed. And by years I mean seasons. I did it for so many seasons before anyone even had an inkling. Explain your thought process to me there, Calvin. Was I definitely still doing it? pleb, 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 pleb. Right, how are we doing this on the website? Are we just creating a de facto pleb to track all pleb stats? Are we creating each individual pleb? I kind of like just making one pleb. Just pleb. And then we just assign all pleb goals to them. There you go. There's a basic pleb created. It's all caps as well, because why wouldn't it be? Oh my god. The pleb started the comeback. We could also make Coach 2 real if I can work out. If there's a button to do so, I'm down to do so. I feel like there used to be a button, right? Yeah, we now have more kids than we need. Like, we had 2 players drafting 100% kids squads. Some kids were drafted elsewhere, and a kid still died. Yeah, I don't think his CA is the problem. Like, you can increase his CA by 50% and it'll go from, like, 30 to 50. Right, that ain't helping. Uh-oh. The dwarves, pretending they're the geese, says. Yeah, considered a pen. I can't believe 6 consecutive games we've conceded a pen. 6! That's absurd. Still not over this run that the geeses are on. Not happy. Uh-oh. Much and more without their top goal scorer. Which is sad, because you feel like he'd have had a field day today. Frank Zappa! Turning... Oh my god! Dribbling and tackling, though, innit? Makes sense. Dribbling and tackling. The Frank Zappa way. Who the fuck is Marshall? Is he a pleb goalkeeper? A Dominican pleb? Oh. Incredible. Incredible! Much more are still based in Dominica, I guess. They didn't make the move. I love how stuff like this happens sometimes, and teams just stay in previous gobshite locations without me noticing. I'm pretty sure I... What? Dominica to Montserrat seems like an easy one, right? Just that's probably easier than a bunch of the UK ones. Just get a nice little boat. How far away are Dominica and Montserrat? Dominica to Montserrat. It's 171 kilometers. It takes 0.2 hours. What's that? 15 minutes? That doesn't seem like a horrific away trip at all. Yeah, the own goal does need more attention. I stopped to discuss it. No, I reacted to this in the moment. Another header from outside the box. Frankel with the big brain takes. They're both Caribbean islands. How far apart could they realistically be? Old Big Trent at the back post. The cheapest way to get from Dominica to Montserrat costs only $3,000. And the quickest way takes 2.5 hours. Wait, what? Okay, well, this now says $644 1 hour. Some of these travel websites don't know what's happening. But I'm assuming the Gobshite League wouldn't need to rely on commercial flights with transfers and shit. They'd just go direct. Oh? Oh, that was a lovely ball. Lovely, lovely ball. At least that own goal doesn't seem like it's going to actually matter. A small consolation for the Inigo Martinez fans out there, because it's definitely not Martinez's fault. It's entirely on the keeper, right? That header back was entirely reasonable, but the keeper was just like, "What the fuck do you want me to do with this?" Also, I do need to check if they are still based in the. They are based in Dublin. I'm so confident I checked. Gives us another chance at a Dominican winger though, which is exciting. We could get Dominican winger at the back post. Another centre mid starter. Could we be getting another pleb goal? Oh, a real pleb off in the middle of the park. Barcelona's plan of drafting 4 goalkeepers every season coming in handy here. They've lost 3 to international football. Oh my god, it's that that bald comedian who was always on Mock the Week. Calvin, you're aware everyone's bench has looked like that every single game this week, right? Like, why are you pretending like it's only happened to you? Oof! It's another centre mid pleb. Man, do we just kick Calvin out of the league for conceding a goal to a pleb? That seems reasonable. Oh, Big Rog. You think this one game week is going to be enough to win gimmick of the season over the Geese conceding conceding a penalty in 6 consecutive games? That makes me sad. Call it my own self-absorbed bias, but I really thought I was going to win gimmick of the year this year. We've even we've only conceded 3 goals as well from those 6 penalties. Well, the Dogs could only score the same number of goals as the opposition's plebs, so probably time to kick them out of the league. Conceded to a pleb. Sabitzer of the week. Okay, I don't mind if Sabitzer gets like one more. It's gonna be close. If Sabitzer gets 2 more goals of the week, then he's gonna win it for sure. If Sabitzer ends up on like 9 goals from outside the box, I'm probably just gonna give it to Saboshitzer. Although I might just give him Player of the Year instead of Gimmick of the Year. If you score like 10 goals from outside the box, you are just the best player in the league. It's a good point. I like how Vince has lost the Hernandez brothers, but basically nobody else. He still has like an almost full strength starting 11. Oh wait, there's no Messi, which is actually his entire team. So he is missing everyone. It just looks like they're real people, but they're basically plebs. Just plebs with fancier names. You have to feel Messi would have scored that. Speaking of teams, like a zero pleb SS, but a lot of backups. This SS away kit. What a hit! Hello? Oh boy! Whew. You have to feel for the Elves' pleb goalkeeper there. If only they had their starting goalkeeper, he wouldn't have been beaten at his near post like that. Oh wait, that's Edouard Mendy, the intended starter. No, 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 Calvin, you've reached it there. You've actually reached it, which is funny because you seem incapable of understanding what reaching it is, and then you've just gone and done such a beautiful example of what reaching it is. Maybe now you understand and will use it correctly. Oh, Sergio, what was that? Oh, Pavard. We know he's got a hit in him. He scored that World Cup goal, didn't he, in 2018? That was a beaut. This, though, just imagine the noise this made. This made the most satisfying noise. You just know it. How? Wait, Calvin. How are you blaming it on the stream delay? My, Oh, the joke was I was implying Mendy was a pleb, and you asked, Mendy is a pleb. There was no additional context that you would have gained from it not being from the delay. You reaced it. Don't go. Don't stop blaming stream delays. You reaced it. It happens. Trust me, I know it happens. I do it all the bloody time. Right, Lossios with a chance here to be less shit. There's a bunch of people in this chips lineup that if we weren't in Montserrat, I would genuinely believe could be plebs. Who the fuck is this guy? This guy. This guy's definitely a pleb. the crossbar, the crossbar's just got a series of buttons along it that are linked to a soundboard, and he managed to hit it straight into the awooga part of the crossbar. Other ones include a cha-ching. Right in the corner, it's actually just a round of applause. Oh, Frimpong's has just nutmegged the pleb goalkeeper there. Cheeky. Yeah, the top of the crossbar. If you like clip the top and it goes over. It's just I like that. Yeah, I can get behind that. The top of the crossbar is things like that, and the cat. The meow. Oh, Chips have been taking defending lessons from the geeses. I've just realised there's something kind of poetic about the geeses being the team on this penalty conceding run. Because we won the league in St Vincent and Grenadines, where it was penalty central by winning lots of penalties and conceding comparatively very few. Like, we were a team set up to just get the ball into the box, and we just won an absurd number of pens. So yeah, a bit of karmic justice, I guess. Which is a phrase I think I've used like 4 times in the last 48 hours. And like 0 in the 29 years previously. Oh, I like how they were. There's a 3-1 and a 3-0 slotted in between, which is also kind of reflective. The losing team. That's fun. It's fun, 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 fun. And then there was this group in the middle that just. Oops, all goals. So the Manx, terrible in the league. Could be in for a cup run though. Reese's Geese is still not out of it. So you're saying there's a chance? It's unlikely. Wow. What is this group? What is this group? The 2 teams that have only played once are the top 2. And this one. Ah! This one's even more ridiculous though. Right then, I'm gonna love you and leave you. We'll be back for league football, I imagine. I'll be, let's see. Oh my god, so many days. The 28th, so I'll be checking whether. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna need to retire everyone, but we'll check. Much love, be good, and I'll see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.